Hello, everyone. Long time no see. Well, we've had the trade period come and gone, and yeah, obviously, there's been some players move to new clubs. Also, some trades that didn't get done. So, yeah, we'll go through all the ones that did get done. Their prices that I've got there, they're might not be 100% accurate, but they're around the ballpark. Positions not 100% locked in, but very likely. And I'll be giving my early verdict on each one. So, yeah, without any further ado, let's get into it. First cab off the rank is James Warple, who moved as a free agent to from Hawthorn to Geelong. Geelong, got him as a free agent, so they didn't have to sell the farm to get him. Or did they? Anyway, initially thought straight away, a pass, but then I remembered, we picked him as a forward, and he averaged like 100 or something like that a few years ago. But yeah, he's not available as a forward, so yeah, it'll be an easy pass for me. All right, yeah, priced at 368. Yeah, don't think he's going to make enough money, or don't think he's going to score well enough. So yeah, a pass. Okay, next we've got the TDK, Tom de Koning, on the massive contract over across from Carlton. Yeah, this guy could have been value, could have been one that we could have picked, but yeah, there was another trade that didn't get done. That was Rowan Marshall. He's staying at St Kilda, so yeah, they've got two ruckmen, so they could share the ruck load a bit. One might do more than the other, but yeah, overall it's going to hurt both of their scoring. But trust this guy. Hey, you've got a nice Supercoach plan there. Be shame if someone ruined it. All right. Anyway, enough of that. Jack Silvani, another one to go into Ross Lyon Footy Club. He's going to be a defender, 379k. He's not going to average enough, nor is he going to make enough money. So, yeah, he's going to be a pass as well. Next, we've got Sam Draper. Now, 452k. We're not even sure if he's going to be available for round one, or even round zero. But yeah, we'll keep a lookout for him. Watch him in the preseason. He had a good start to the season 2025. Hadn't really done much in terms of Supercoach scoring before that. But what interests me here is he's a ruck forward. And yeah, they're quite rare because we're not going to have Jackson as a ruck forward this year. He's going to be a ruck only. So, one that's, Oscar McInerney's retired. So, will he take that number one ruck spot or will they leave that with a Darcy Forts? Yeah, not quite sure there. But yeah, watch preseason, but, probably a pass. But only thing that keeps him relevant is that ruck forward eligibility, which you'll have. Right, next we've got Jacob Ware. Position, not sure if he's going to be a defender mid. He ended up being a defender mid at the end of this year. But he's, again, 286k. Don't really want to pay that much for, it's pretty easy pass for me. Charlie Spargo, who's gone from Melbourne to North Melbourne. 209k forward. There might be some, slightly cheaper discounted forwards. So, yeah, for right now, it is a pass. Now, Oscar Allen, who's gone from West Coast to Brisbane. They've replaced Omac with O-Al, I guess. But yeah, again, he's not going to be a guy that makes enough money or he's going to score enough. I'm not sure when he's back from injury either, so he's going to be a pass. All right, Liam Reedy. This is an interesting one. Only played the one game last year. He was stuck behind Darcy and Jackson. At Carlton, he's only behind Pitto. Or is he behind Pitto? All right, and we know every year Pitnet has some sort of injury, so he could be playing as number one ruck. He could be one that we could stash on our R3 on the bench there, and he can make us some money because we're going to want to make money in every position we can. And then when he's made money, you can trade him to like a loophole ruck forward, rookie. So he's an interesting one to watch over the preseason. And if he's picked round one, I might pick him. All right, next off, we've got Malcolm Rosas, who's us forward, 165k, so slightly elevated price. We only played the 4 games last year. Yeah, not quite sure how many forward rookies we're going to have. I know we're going to have around a few around about the 180 mark. Yeah, but he's one that we'd probably consider if there are no forward rookies. Yeah, but once again, keep an eye out on preseason. Next up, we've got Brandon Starcevic, who's going to be defender, 247k. Played the 10 games last year. He has concussion issues. He's a great player. Love watching him play. But yeah, he's not really a Supercoach player. Great defender. What a spoiler that was in the prelim final against Collingwood, against Jamie Elliott. Yes, it was a spoil. No free kick there. But yeah, first Supercoach, it's going to be a pass. And another one that's awkwardly priced at 283k. Judd McVee from the D's to the Dockers. And yeah, is another one that's not going to score enough or make enough money. So yeah, pass. All right, next we've got Ned Flanders. Idly ho, neighborino. He played at half forward last year for the Suns. And yeah, he was stuck in a midfield behind Noah Anderson, Matt Rowell, and Took. And yeah, also he had some sort of back injuries as well. So yeah, hopefully he's all good. Watch him during the preseason. Like I said, he had played half forward. He should be in the guts at St Kilda, especially with another guy we're going to go through soon. Out of the Saints midfield, and yeah, should be a very popular pick. He averaged about 110 to 120, playing in the guts and in defense as well. He's one that will be very popular. I've got him in a keeper league, so I'm very happy about that. And yeah, should be the Bailey Smith of 2026, I reckon. Sorry, there's the real picture of him. And yeah, by that, Bailey Smith of 2026, I don't mean, giving the bird to fans or, abusing photographers. All right, next. Max Heath. Geez, Melbourne love a ruckman named Max, don't they? All right, so he's come across from St Kilda. He's going to be behind, obviously, Max Gawn. But yeah, will they play 2 rucks? I'm not sure. There's going to be 5 on the bench now. So we'll just have to wait and see. He is more expensive, 90k more expensive than Liam Reedy, but still one that we'll watch in the pre-season. All right, next we've got Liam Ryan, 307k. Yeah, average of 62.3. He's a small forward type. You'd be a pass for me. Brody Myercheck, another forward who's average around that 65 mark. Not enough. He's not going to score well enough to make us some money either. So yeah, he is a pass. Campbell Chesser, 312k. One of our favourite rookies we had in previous years. And yeah, again, he's not going to score well enough or make enough money. Pass. Ben Ainsworth, another one who's not going to score enough or make enough money. So yeah, another pass. Corey Durden. Well, at least this guy's a bit cheaper, 217k. A lot of them would have been sub-affected. No subs next year. Thank the Lord. Alright, but yeah, still don't think he's going to score that well. Oh, by the way, I couldn't find a picture of him with a Port Adelaide jumper, so yeah, Carlton. But yeah, he's going to be a pass for me. Tyler Young. Oh, yet another one who won't score well enough or make enough money. Hey, but at least he's a defender, so hey, we've got some variety here. But yeah, a no to Tyler Young. It'll be a pass. Now, finally, one that's a bit relevant. Well, if he's in the best 23, then yeah, absolutely, everyone's going to pick this guy. He's going to be very popular. Didn't play a game this year, so he should be rookie priced, I believe. I think he was like 190k to start, 2025. But keep an eye on him preseason. Does he fit into that Port midfield? If he does, if he's named round 1. Lock him into your side. You could have him at M8. All right. Yeah, it was only a couple of years ago or 3 years ago where he was a primo in the forward line. But yeah, not sure what happened after that. So yeah, one to definitely keep an eye on, and a lock if he's named round 1. All right, next we've got Braden Fiorini, midfielder, 475k, come across from the Gold Coast to the Bombers. He's going to add some, leadership and, professionalism to the Essendon midfield. I think he's been tipped to play on the wing. He didn't score that badly towards the end of 2025. But yeah, wing role, in a pretty bad team. As a Bomber man, I hope he does well. If he was maybe 375k, I'd be very interested. But yeah, probably not. But we'll keep an eye out on him for the pre-season. Connor Buderick finished off the season as a defender mid. Will he keep that? I'm not sure. Maybe just a defender. But yeah, he's priced at 231. Played 16 games last year. I'm pretty sure a lot of them were sub-affected as well. Just remember, there was a bit of interest in him a couple of years ago during a pre-season, playing off half-back. We'll wait and see what role he has at the Bulldogs. So he could be a cheaper, sort of defender option, maybe. One to look at in the preseason. Ollie Florence, well, he finished off as a defender mid as well. He's going to be priced at approximately 298k. Not sure if he's going to score well enough. Well, I'm not sure what his role is, actually. So, we'll watch what that is in the preseason games. So, one to keep an eye out on, but maybe not, probably not, but, worth keeping an eye out for. Next, we've got Chang Kujiath, CJ. Another one that finished as a defender mid. But will he just be a defender? I'm not sure. Priced at 326k, average of 66 last year. He's probably going to be a pass as well. All right, finally, we've got another one that's going to be pretty relevant if he can break into the Swans 23, and that is Jai Sarong, the brother of Caleb. All right, so he's a medium-tall defender. Going to be rookie price. Didn't play a game last year. Couldn't break into that Hawthorn side. So one, hopefully we can stash on our defensive benches. All right, so just keep an eye out, on team sheets. Well, preseason and team sheets to see if he is named round 1, and you can put him in your side. And I'm not sure how well he scored in the VFL, but he might be a bit of a slow burn. So, watch him preseason. All right, Finbar Malley. This trade came out of nowhere. Well, to me anyway. Will he be a ruck forward or will he just be a forward? I'm not sure. 177k. He averaged 36 last year. He's been brought in to, and the Crows have delisted Chris Burgess, so I'm tipping he'd probably be a Chris Burgess replacement, which meant he was a backup for Tex, for Thilthorpe, and for, what's the other one? Fogarty. So, I'm not sure if he gets named. He just might be, backup. So, probably not, but, we'll watch him in the preseason. Now, Jamara Ugle-Hagan is going to be a forward. Obviously, he had some off-field issues last year and didn't play a game. Does he even start the year at the Gold Coast? I'm not sure. And does he get a game ahead of? Well, he should get a game ahead of being a former number 1 pick behind one of these guys, Ethan Reid, Max King, and Jed Walter is their forwards. Not sure if I'm missing anyone there, but sure he gets a go. Surely he gets a go some stage. If he gets his off-field stuff right. That price there, I'm not 100% sure if that's going to be the price. That was 50% discount on his 2025 starting price. But I'm not sure what Supercoach is going to do there. Whether I've heard he could be 250k. So that price could be wrong there. But watch him in the preseason. If he can put his off-field issues behind him. He should do pretty well up there, I reckon. All right, let's hope he gets his act together. Jack Buller, Has gone to the Pies from Sydney. I believe he was a mid-season draft pick a couple of years ago. Yeah, he's priced at 260k. Yeah, probably you're going to pass on that. It's only averaged 52.8. Yeah, not Supercoach relevant, I don't think. Now, Jack Steele, the former Saints captain. He's been traded for a third-round pick to Melbourne, who have also lost some midfielders who will be in this video very shortly. 464k, average of 94.2 last year. He always seems to be carrying some sort of niggles. Like at his best, when he's niggle free, he can be a good Supercoach scorer. So one I'll definitely be keeping an eye out on during the preseason, and we'll wait and see. I do suspect that guys like Harvey Langford, maybe like your Trent Rivers types, might benefit from a couple of Melbourne guys leaving as well. But we'll see in the preseason games what Melbourne midfield might look like. All right, but definitely keep an eye on Jack Steele. Speaking of Melbourne midfielders that have moved clubs, Clayton Oliver. He's gone up north to Greater Western Sydney, and a lot of us picked him at the start of the year last year. He didn't really do that much. Obviously he's basically got kicked out of Melbourne. I'm pretty sure didn't want him. Not sure what's going on there, but obviously has some sort of off-field issues as well. All right, he did play 22 games though out of 23, and he's going to be priced at 456k. Now, we asked the same question last year, and the answer was no. But I'll ask it again. Could he get back to his 120 type average at GWS? He'll be in a midfield with Tom Green, Finn Callaghan, Josh Kelly's going to be. Will Canelio, will he play more? Sort of that half forward. So he's one I'm definitely keeping an eye out on again. All right, next. Another former Melbourne midfielder, Christian Petrarca, who I believe he should be a forward mid, and he's going to start at a 476k price. Played all 23 games last year, an average of 96.5, which, I thought it was a bit higher than that. But he did well for when he came into my side as a forward, and he is one I would highly consider starting. All right, so, Petrarca, just put him at F1, although he will be in a midfield with, Touk, Rao, and Anderson. Does he play like the Sam Flanders role at half forward? Not sure. All right, but one I will definitely highly consider. Patrick Rechko. Not sure if I'm saying that right or not. He's like a halfback wing typer. He'll be rookie priced at 119k. Hasn't made his debut yet. This is another one that came out of nowhere. So he could be, say, a Camden McIntosh replacement, maybe. But one I will definitely be watching in the preseason. One you might be able to stash, on your midfield bench. So keep an eye out on Patrick. We got Will Hayward, who's a forward, 336k. He's another one of these guys that won't score enough, nor will he make enough money. So it'll be a pass. And finally, we've got Charlie Curnow as a forward. You'll be priced around 340k. He's definitely one I'll be watching in the preseason. We don't really like key forwards, but Charlie Curnow. Now, there's been some guys that I've been looking at. I can't remember who it was this year, but the year before, Hogan. They had a nice easy run. Well, at the time of recording, we don't know what the fixture is going to be, but if he has a nice early fixture, he comes and plays round 0, absolutely, has a massive score, then comes up against a few easier sides, because they should have a bit of an easier run because they didn't make finals. Say if they're playing like an Essendon and then like a, West Coast, early on, he could make us some quick coin and then you can flip him to someone else. One that I'll definitely be watching pre-season, and new scenery might bring out a new lease of life for Charlie. So keep an eye out on that. All right, so yeah, that's the end of the video. Let me know what you think. And yeah, is there anyone that, any other passes that I've done on this video that's, hey, no, this guy could score well? Let me know in the comments. All right, thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. See you. Bye.